5, count them, 5 best budget modifications for your Harley Davidson Softail. Alright everybody, what is up? What is up? As always, thanks for stopping by to today's video. We are out on my 2022 Harley Davidson Softail Street Bob out on the lovely roads of Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. As you know, we're usually riding around Philly, but today we're out on a little bit of a November fall road trip out to Lancaster, PA. And today I want to give you a little insight into my opinion, what I would consider 5 of the best budget upgrades that you can do to your Softail Street Bob. Or really, these will probably be applicable to almost any Harley Softail. Really, a lot of those parts and pieces interchangeable when it comes to that lineup. But as we all know, buying a motorcycle, upgrading a motorcycle, putting all these different parts and pieces on your motorcycle can get pretty pricey as that stuff all starts to add up. So today I want to give you guys some insight into some of my favorite upgrades to my Softail Street Bob, some stuff that I thought was pretty reasonably priced for the value and change and enhancement that it makes to the bike. So of course, before we get started, let me know what some of your favorite budget upgrades are out there that you guys have done to your bikes. Let me know what you think kind of about the value of the price and functionality of some of the stuff that you guys have done to your bikes, or some of your tips and tricks of how other people can kind of build out their bikes kind of on a budget, because I said, very money conscious. A lot of this stuff is very expensive. So anytime you can kind of find a little bit of cost savings into stuff that you want to put on your bikes, that's always good all around for everybody to know. So drop some of your favorite simple budget modifications to your bikes down in the comments. So we will pull over in just a second and I will run through these 5 that I would consider the best for me for the functionality, value, and price of some of these. So for this little exercise, I'm not taking into account like big stuff, obviously, because as you know, as we get into like seats, exhausts, and all that stuff, your seats can be like $600, $500. Exhaust systems can almost run you upward of like $1,000, close to that. So a lot of that stuff gets pretty pricey. Obviously, I'm not including any of that at all. What I did for this was kind of picked out the stuff on my bike that you could get for under about 150 bucks. So to me, that 150 point price range I think is fairly reasonable, fairly affordable for some of these items that I put on my bikes. Everything that we will go over, these 5 items, is going to be under $150. So we're gonna find a spot, pull over, and I'm gonna run through those for you real quick. Alrighty guys, so we have pulled over here. We're going to run through those top 5 budget upgrades to your Harley Softail, in my opinion. So we're going to start up here at the front. Very first one we're going to go with is the Cross-Thread Cycles levers. Of course, as you guys know, the stock levers usually come in that big, chunky, bulky silver lever. These are really great because they're going to reduce your pull a little bit. They're a little bit thinner, they're lighter, in my opinion, just a lot easier to pull. You should be able to pick these up for around $100 to $110. You've got your brake side here, your clutch side over here. These have been great for me, a great upgrade with both functionality and looks for the front end of your bike. Again, pretty reasonably priced, in my opinion, coming in around that $100 to $110 range. And then next up, we'll stick with the bar area also with the Arlen Ness knurled grips. Same idea with those stock grips. It's the big, chunky, thick rubber material. I wanted something that was a little more comfortable, a little bit more thin, and something a little more aesthetically pleasing. These also very budget friendly. Should be able to find these. Again, they vary from site to site, but you should be able to get these for anywhere from about $55 to $65. Throttle side and then clutch side over here will give you an idea of what these are going to look like, also combined with the Cross-Thread Cycle levers there. Very good aesthetically looking and functionality combined with the Cross-Thread Cycle levers. So both of those very good budget friendly upgrades there. As we come into the rest of the bike, the next one is going to be on the tank here. This is the black flush mounted gas cap from Harley Davidson themselves. So if you guys recall, this does come with the stock big chunky bulky silver gas cap. It looks like crap. It rattles like crazy, makes kind of crazy vibrations. vibrations and noises. I've heard that from so many other people. This gas cap is going to come in right at about $100. In my opinion, a little bit pricey for a simple gas cap, but it does kind of fall under that $150 mark that I kind of set for this practice. So $100 for the flush mounted gas cap. It's going to give you a much cleaner, better look, and it's going to get rid of that crazy rattle and vibration of the stock cap. Next up, number 4, we have the Freak Mount phone mount. Now, this one obviously really applicable to any Softail, any bike of any nature, but wanted to include it with this practice as well because obviously the Street Bob, simple, minimalistic, stripped down. I wanted to kind of keep that whole theme. I didn't want a big, chunky, bulky phone mount up around here. The Freak Mount really does the trick for me. Keeps it sleek, low profile. If you want to have your phone in here, we will just toss it in just like that. Gives you an idea of what that is going to look like with your phone magnetized with the Freak Mount to the tank. Pick it up, take it off, simple as that. The Freak Mount is going to come in around, again, varies from site to site. You're going to find this anywhere from about like $60 to $65, I believe. Very reasonably priced modification upgrade to throw on your bike if you're looking for some type of connection to your phone or GPS or things of that nature. Finally, last one on the list here, number 5, is going to be the Viking Patriot mini saddlebags here. So these are the mini version. They do have bigger ones, but the mini version for your Softails, you are going to be able to get these right at about that $150 mark. So these have been great for me. Super functional, easy installation. We'll open them up here. It's always good to be able to keep some of your camera stuff, water, license, registration, things like that. And then, of course, over on the other side, you're going to see some of your tools, light, whatever you want to throw in here that's going to help you out for any of your rides that you might need while you're out riding. I have been able to stuff things like t-shirts in here, hoagies, food, drinks, snacks, sweatshirts, extra little flannel shirt or things like that when I'm riding. So these have been super helpful and super functional, totally reasonable in my opinion at around $150 for the value that they provide. So again, the Street Bob doesn't come with any luggage, no storage or anything like that. So if you are out on some of those day trips and you are looking for carrying, you know, some of your bottles of water, maybe just an extra light jacket or something like that, these are definitely going to do the trick. They look small, minimalistic, flow with the look and the vibe of the bike, all while providing some of that extra additional storage, and again hitting that under $150 mark. So pretty reasonable price in my opinion. So there you have it, guys. Those are the 5 best budget upgrades in my opinion for the Harley Softails. Drop it down in the comments if you have any questions on any of those. If you have any experience with those, any of yourself, feel free to drop it down there and let me know. Or if there's anything I missed that you guys have on your bikes that was under that $150 range that you really love, drop it down in the comments and let me know. To recap it, my picks were the Crossthread Cycle levers, the Arlen Ness knurled grips, the Harley Davidson OEM flush mounted gas cap, the Freak Mount phone mount, and the Viking Patriot mini saddlebags here. Again, all coming in under $150 to help save you a few bucks and put some extra functionality and aesthetics to your motorcycles. So that'll go ahead and wrap up this one for now as we get back out there on the lovely roads of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You can see some of that beautiful farmland. We're going to head back into Philadelphia. So, of course, if you like anything we got going on here, make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel. As always, ride safe out there, guys. Make it a good one. It's the Moto John. We'll see you all on down the road. Peace.